Hello my friends, my name is Tim Johnson. You join us on day 5 of our Camino de Santiago from Sarria to Cape Finisterre on the coast, the northern coast of Spain in Galicia. And day 5 today, one day before we reach Santiago, which is amazing. It's beautiful route again. 24 kilometers today, so quite a walk. Probably take us, we're not rushing, so it'll probably take us sort of 6 hours ish, stopping for lunch and whatever. But it's amazing. And last night we stayed in a great albergue, Via Latia in Sarria, and it was I'd put the video on the end of this one. I released a video yesterday of the albergue. It's absolutely amazing. It was probably one of the cleanest and nicest places I've ever stayed in on this route. Anyway, if you want to support us on this journey, by the way, please click on the link in the description. We'd really appreciate it. And you'll find out how to do that in that link. Thank you. So today, really, I'm overwhelmed with a feeling of gratitude, because thinking about on this journey, you reflect on things, you reflect on your life, you reflect on where you've been and all the rest of it. And sobriety, obviously, and getting sober has been a massive part. This year in particular, the 2 times before I've attempted this, if you look back at the beginning videos, I explain it all in them. And finally, we're a day away from reaching Santiago, and it's all coming into fruition. And it's I felt overwhelming gratitude this morning, because the 12 promises in AA, for example, the 12 promises, there's many promises made there, and they're saying they happen sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly. Well, all these promises are coming true for me. It's amazing. It's almost like a dream sometimes. And here I am. I'm really blessed. I'm with a really good friend, John, on this, who's also, he's 16 years sober. You know, he's got much more sobriety than I have, and I'm learning stuff from him on the route. But it's about finances, things, these promises, you know, finances, for example. In the past, I wouldn't have had any money to do this. I mean, I'm limited now on my budget, but I wouldn't have had anything, because I would have spent every euro I had and borrowed euros on top to get my drink and drugs. You know, that was all I cared about. And here I am, and we're budgeted sort of 30 odd euros a day, sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less, but around about 30 for accommodation and food and laundry and stuff, you know, all the bits and pieces. And I've saved up, and I've done that myself, you know, and that might sound nothing to you, but for me, that's a miracle coming true. And you know, I've got some money in the bank, and I'm able to do this. It's given me freedom more than anything else. The sobriety has given me freedom to come away here for 2 weeks and experience this beautiful pilgrimage. You don't have to be religious to do this, you know. It's a beautiful spiritual trip. If you are religious, that's fine, because all along the way, I mean, John went to a mass last night, a beautiful pilgrim's mass in Sarria where we were. You know, we're heading to a place called O Portuzo today, and that's, again, there's all sorts of stuff there, Roman monuments, religious monuments. Normally this route would be absolutely packed at the moment, particularly at this on these areas, because being the last 2 stops, people getting excited. But of course, on Monday we're going on to Cape Finisterre, and that's a beautiful 4 or 5 day walk to the coast. The Costa del Morte, a lot of history there, a lot of spirituality there. Take you with me on that. It's beautiful. I'm really looking forward to it. And I've got some stones which I've engraved for my grandchildren and my wife, and I'll be leaving them in a spot in Finisterre, and one day maybe my grandchildren will come and look for them and find them. But I just want to say to you, you know, just think about sobriety for a moment and the gifts it gives you, this being one of them. but the gift of me being, you know, focused and fit enough to do this physically and mentally, because it is, you know, it's a tough challenge, but not giving up on my goals and my dreams and my hopes, which would have been easy to do, because a year ago when I was in the shit, basically, I almost stopped caring about this. You know, it just became a distant memory and an unachievable goal, and here it is coming true. Putting the work in every single day, one day at a time, has got me to this point, and it can do the same for you. So never give up, never give up. It will come true. Wayne Dyer used to say, you'll see it if you believe it, and that's very true. Anyway, carpe diem, my friends. Much love to you all. There's my friend John in the background, my buddy. Much love. Take care. Bye bye.